this video, I'm going to talk about setting up a $1 area or some kind of a discount area for all of your small items that you get in the resale business. If you have a thrift store or, you know, whatever your resale business is. Ever since we've started in the resale business, which has been well over a decade, we have always had some sort of dollar area or something similar. It has definitely been a huge part of our business. And you can make a lot of money selling all of the little junk you get, because you're gonna get, there's no way around it unless you're literally just strictly picking and you only buy, you know, high-end items. Other than that, you're gonna get lots of little junk that you don't want to throw away, and you shouldn't throw it away because you can make a lot of money off of it. Actually, recently had somebody send me a question and I cannot find that question anywhere. It was on YouTube. I don't know if it was a comment or they had somehow sent me an email. I'm not really sure. All I know is I read it one time. They were asking questions about, you know, kind of talking about the dollar area and explaining some of that because they had some sort of resale business or store. Never could find it again to respond to them, but I'm making a video because I've had other people too suggest to me, hey, you should have a dollar area. And they probably just haven't watched many of my videos because I talk about it a lot. But from the very beginning, when we very first started out, we were just having yard sales, and then we actually got several booths at a thrift store. We didn't have any kind of store at the time, and one of our booths, the whole entire booth, everything in there was $1. And this was all stuff we were getting out of storage units. Basically anything, if it was like worth less than $10, like if you looked at it and said that's an $8 item, we put it in the $1 booth, and we sold so much stuff. When we would come in, we'd have containers full of stuff. When we would come in to stock the booth, literally the ladies that worked there, they had all come. It was actually an upstairs booth. We drug all that stuff upstairs. They would all come running up there and we would just like that just start selling stuff. People were buying 10, 20, 30 items at a time. So we sold a lot of stuff. We made way more money off of the $1 booth than we did off of the booth that we had that had more expensive stuff. Then when we moved into the warehouse, that was a major part of the warehouse. Literally one huge section was all $1 stuff. Everything was $1. So all the little stuff, and then we would put stuff like, if we tried to put a price on it and it didn't sell at first and it was just kind of in our way and we need to move it, we'd sell it for $1. But we sold so much stuff that way. Now, we still, ever since we've been in this building and had the store, we still have always had some form of a $1 section. So I'm going to explain what we do now. When we're in the back and we're going through all of our boxes and everything from the storage units, we'll have like a couple of buggies sitting there, and we'll have one buggy, like this buggy here, with stuff that we threw in there to come up here to price. Meaning we will put a price on it and put it out here in the store, you know, tag it, put it here in the store, more than $1. Like these are $12.50 because these are brand new and they cost $25 at Home Depot right now. So, and what we'll do, we'll have one buggy, we're just putting dollar stuff. We're just putting dollar stuff. Or what we call it now, we have an area we call the dig area. So let me show you what we do over here. We're actually in the middle of kind of slightly changing it. We've always kind of modified, slightly changed over time, this area, but basically what we do is, what we're doing now, let me open this side. We have it marked off right now because we are in the middle of setting up this week's sale. We call it the dig area. So what we do is we're closed for 1 week while we stock it up. So we're in the middle of stocking right now. We got a few more days left. And what we do is we bring all the items over here, and the easiest way, so we don't have to tag all this stuff with a price, and so we can distinguish it from everything else in the store, we get blue painter's tape, and we just put a piece of blue painter's tape on everything. So we just have the roll, we just pop off a little piece, stick it on everything. And obviously sometimes it comes off. Yes, somebody could swap it, but you'd be surprised when you when you pick this stuff up, put the tape on it, put it on the shelf, you'll remember a lot of the stuff that's over here, even all this little stuff. But so we put it over here in this area, and what we do now is, okay, on Saturday it starts at $2. So everything over here is $2. So there's some good deals at $2, and then obviously there'll be some stuff that is not going to sell for $2, but that's fine. So everything, first dibs is $2. Then we're closed on Sunday, so then Monday we drop down to $1.50, Tuesday $1, Wednesday 50 cents, Thursday 25 cents. At that point, when we get down less than $1, you know, you start selling a lot of this. It starts getting really, really sparse. Then on Friday, it's free. Everything that's left at that point it's free. Because at that point, if it didn't sell for 50 cents or 25 cents, it's not really a, you know, it's not worth holding on to. There's still some good stuff for free. People are, you know, happy and stuff getting it for free, but it's not worth like, oh, I can't give it away for free, I gotta hold on to it. So, because once people learn, you know, you're selling stuff for $2, $1.50, and so on, they're gonna come. As long as you're putting good stuff over it, they will come, and you're gonna sell most of it, you know, actually sell it and not give it away. Then when you get down to the nitty gritty, you're going to give that stuff away for free. And then after free day, you're going to have just a few junky little items left that you can just either throw away, or what we do a lot of times, we throw it all into a container, put some wrap over the top, and make it part of the dig. So this whole container would be $2 on Saturday or so on. You know, it might go all the way to the end and somebody gets it for free, but usually actually these get bought. I don't think I ever remember one of the whole containers making it to free day. So that's how we do that. And actually what we're in the middle of changing some stuff. We've been moving some stuff around here, but we're about to add a different element to it because we're gonna kind of streamline our auction in the back, try to do less items and not, you know, try to do higher quality items and not just so much bulk. So we're going to have, okay, we got blue dot on this item, $2. So we're gonna have green painter's tape, which we already got. We've used it before in the past on different stuff. We're going to start it at $5. So we're going to have nicer items. We'll start at $5, and then they will go down each day, same thing, until they end up being free at the end. So, you know, the hope is on some of the nicer items, you'll sell some of them for $5, and then I'm not sure yet, we'll probably go down to 4 and 3 and so on, or 3 and 2. Not sure exactly, but the basic premise is you keep on going lower and lower until you hit that price point that they're going to buy it. Even if it gets down to a quarter, you're going to sell that item. And then at the end of this week, this area is completely empty and it's a blank slate, and you start all over again. The next week we close it off. I just took that chain down. We had this chain across here and we spend all week stocking it up. See, like these items, they got pushed out here late today and they still have to be tagged and put out. So today is Thursday, so we got all day tomorrow. By the end of the day tomorrow, it'll be pretty packed full over here, and we'll be ready to, you know, sell all next week and move a lot of this little junk. You know, you want to throw you know, you don't want to just put trash in your dollar area. You want to try to, you know, throw a few good items that are like, you're kind of hesitant to put over there. If you're kind of hesitant, a lot of times it's good just to put it over there, because if it was that good of an item and you wouldn't be hesitant, you would just put a price on it or auction it off or whatever it is. You wouldn't be wondering, should I put this on my dollar aisle or whatever you're going to call your dollar area, if it was that great. But there's all kinds of stuff. You know, this is a lot of brand new stuff. These are all new notebooks, books. That's a notebook right there. All kinds of stuff. Party invitations, colored pencils, pastels, some furniture, little project pieces of furniture, lots of books. There's always lots of books. Brand new kitchen utensils, air purifier, laundry baskets, all kinds of stuff that you can put over here. DVDs, CDs, VHS tapes, cleaning supplies, all like when you get all that shampoo and soap and everything, and you know, it's been open and just a little bit used, you know, put it on your dollar aisle. We sell a lot of that stuff. All this little kinds of footworks and lotion, people will buy all that stuff, because some of that stuff, if it costs $10 at the store for some little fancy lotion or whatever, and there's 3/4 of it's left, it's like, okay, that's worth $7.50. You know, if you go buy that, so for $1 or 50 cents, somebody will buy it for sure. But anyways, that's how you do the dollar aisle. Yes, I've had people say you should do a dollar area, and we do a dollar area. We've always done a dollar area. And the dollar area definitely helps pay the bills. There's several different ways that you can do it, different, you know, variations you can do it. You can call it different stuff. But yes, you need some way to move all this little stuff. Don't throw it away. Some people throw it away, but you can make a lot of money, and you're just throwing money away. Because you get some, especially if you're buying storage units, that's where we get most of our stuff. You're going to get so much just little stuff. It'll either build up on you, or, you know, just in the back, or if you try to put prices on it, it'll build up on your shelves, because it's going to be slow moving, you know, stuff if you start trying to put prices on it. But if you put it all in one big area, let people know it's one cheap price, it'll move quick. So that's it. Make a dollar area. If you haven't already, think about doing it. You can make money doing it. I'm doing it. I've been doing it for a long time. Most people that have thrift stores or storage auctions, I mean, you can do it at the flea market too. Just, you know, when it gets late in the day, pull the stuff that you don't want, your best stuff that you don't want to sell, that you're willing to haul again, and all the other stuff, just be like, bam, everything left's $1, just yell it out. Everything's left 50 cents, and go all the way down to, at the end, everything left's free. And you can get rid of a lot of that junk so you don't have to just haul it back, because I know that's one of the biggest complaints about going to the flea market, is having to carry everything back. You can do it at a yard sale too. You can have dollar area. You can have a whole big area of tables and just put big signs. Let everybody know everything's $1. You have to tell them what's going on. You have to make it easy for people. You have to put up big signs. You have to let everybody know everything in this area. If it's just mixed throughout, that's $1, that's $1, mixed in with other expensive items, sometimes people won't find them as easy. But if you're like, hey, everything down these tables here is $1, it's like, ooh, let me go and look and I will find something for $1. So that's how it is with that area over there. I'm gonna go find something in the dig area, is what we call ours. I'm gonna find something for cheap. So that's it. If you want, you know, it's pretty easy to do, pretty easy to, you know, easy altogether. That's all I got to say. Nothing hard about it. I know sometimes people, maybe they overthink it, but, you know, that's it. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this, tips about the resale business, and of course, all of the storage auction videos. Y'all have a good one.